Days off, I Connect TV. I'm here at GBM Sports in the Magna Centre, Rotherham. I'm delighted to be joined by a victorious ABDUL Khan. 4-0. Congratulations. How are we feeling?
Thank you very much. I feel very good. It was a good fight. You know, I had to get the rounds in tonight. I was told to get the rounds in. I want to keep developing as a fighter, and slowly but surely we're just going to keep building.
So let's talk about obviously the show here tonight. You know, we would call it a small hall show, but nothing kind of small about that tonight. A big energy, big crowd, sold out crowd, and a really exciting environment. How was it, you know, early in your career? Do we feel the pressure going into fights like this with such a big crowd?
No, not really. I thrive off the pressure. I enjoy it. I like a big crowd. I like all this because you know, it just gets you going. And you know, more pressure on, you know, pressure creates diamonds, and I like the pressure. So, you know, the more of it's better.
Well, let's talk about your last fight, because if we're looking at pressure and big crowds, Brook, I mean, that's no easy feat for anyone at this stage in their career. How was that experience?
That was an amazing experience. It was similar to this, just like similar setup, obviously, but bigger arena, bigger show, and it was good. Another good fight, and Amir wanted me to get out straight away, so he got me out straight away onto this show, Rangizi, and you know, hands were perfect, so I got straight back out. I wanted to stay busy this year. I'm only 19-year-old, so I want to just keep racking up them wins.
Well, let's talk Amir Khan, obviously a well-known family member. Right in thinking that you wanted to follow the footsteps of your... What is the relationship to Amir? Is it uncle?
No, he's my first cousin.
Oh, your first cousin. Okay, so obviously you've grown up and you've seen this environment and what can be achieved in the sport. I imagine it's a very proud time for you.
100%. You know, I started boxing and I always looked up to him. I always liked his style. He's always exciting to fight, exciting to watch. So, you know, any advice, any tips he's given, I've always took on. And, you know, whatever he says, you know, I'll just follow it, knowing that he's got the best interest for myself. So, plus, no better man than him. He's been there and he's done it all. So, you know, thanks to him.
Absolutely. I mean, when we look at Amir Khan, taking nothing away from your win here tonight, but if we do look at Amir Khan and what he's achieved in the sport, not only a phenomenal boxer, but the impact culturally that he's made in his community, what he's done for communities, and inspired such a massive generation of kids coming through.
Yeah, 100%. He opened the door for another community. Like, you never used to see Asians in boxing before him, but he opened that door for everyone, and now, you know, on display, I think there's about 4 or 5 Asian boxers, and even same as his show when we just boxed a couple of weeks, and you know, Asian boxers are coming through. But it's nice to see a community growing together, and you know, it's good.
How old are you?
19.
So it's very young. I mean, when we look at professional careers in boxing, you know, you can be fighting well into your 30s or your 40s. For you, what was the decision to turn over so quickly?
Mainly it was the lockdown that came on. There was no amateurs for a long time. You know, there was no hope when they were going to start again. And at the time, I just turned 18, so I've always had the pro style in the amateurs. So, you know, Amir was just like, you might as well turn pro and keep building slowly, keep fighting, building up the record, and slowly but surely you'll reach where you want your full potential.
I hate asking it, especially when fighters have just fought, but do we know what's next? Is there a plan in place of kind of what fights or how often you want to get out there?
Hopefully end of May or early June time. I'm going to take a little rest, and I'm just going to stay ticking over, but hopefully looking at end of May or June.
Amazing. Any final words before I let you go?
Thank you to all my sponsors who have been supporting me on this journey, and thanks to my coaches, and thanks to all my supporters who came to watch me in Sheffield.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. ABDUL Khan for Fight Connect TV.